I'm not as tall as Barry. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? Good? Having a good time? Rhonda Smith here, Highland Park Improvement President. I wanted to welcome you also to the Reset Fest. This is kind of a special day, obviously. Barry talked about the fact that last year at this time, we experienced a horrible fire. How many were here for that? Do you guys remember where you were? Okay. Well, you know what? How many of you actually are missing Corner Bar? Who's missing Art Lounge? Yoga, punk rock aerobics. That's what we're missing. And that's why we're here, because we're here to raise some money. Sorry, I have a speech. But first, before I talk about raising the money, I do want to do an acknowledgement. You know, Barry's been up here talking. Barry and his entire team organized this part of the event, and Nikki, his wife, organized everything else. And we've got a lot of volunteers out here, and I want to say thank you to the volunteers, and you know, and don't give them a hard time, especially the ID checkers. I also want to thank the people that came the day of the event last year. We had Aaron Lundstrom, who literally had to go buy plywood, and Matt Hooks and his team went and they boarded up the building. I know the building looks like an eyesore, but we had to do it because we had to prevent, you know, other people from getting in. And so here we are 1 year later, and we have good news. So for those of you that haven't walked around, we've got our architect here on site, and he's got a couple of drawings. There's Matt Whitman. And Matt's from the neighborhood, you guys. And we've got some drawings because guess what? We're going to rebuild this club. All right? I want you to go over there, take a look at the drawings. Matt's going to speak later, but he's here also to answer your questions. So you're trying to probably asking yourself, how are we going to rebuild this club? Well, guess what? We know it's going to be at least $2 million. Think about that, $2 million. That's a lot of money, right? Well, some of the money we have from insurance, and our insurance lady's here somewhere. There she is, waving her hand. We also have been applying for state and city and county grants. So we're hoping to get some of those. But then, you know what? Today is the kickoff of our fundraiser, you guys. So I want you to be generous. You see the QR codes around. Use your phone, use PayPal or your card or whatever, and give to the club today, okay? Please do. We really need your help. It's going to take all of us to do this. And then I also want to thank Scott and Herb, who decided to live stream this event on Facebook right now. Did you know that? That's what we're doing right here. And then we've got Melissa Tumas and her group that's going around, and they're also doing a video work. And I would say without, you know, oh, there's another thing. So Nikki, back in the merch table, back there, if you guys want to help, if you have a skill, then sign up and volunteer. You know, we're going to need help with fundraising. We're going to need help with events. So sign up back there with Nikki and Shannon. And I think that's it. I just want to say thank you guys for coming out tonight, and thank you to the bands that are here that decided that this was an important thing for them to be a part of. So thank you all, and have a great time today. And without further ado, I want to introduce you to Lisa Herbold.
Hello, Highland Park neighbors. So wonderful to see you all here today. We've had quite a 2+ years, haven't we? It's a great day for a reset. Don't you agree? All right. Thank you to Highland Park Improvement Club for bringing us all together in our resilience. I'm so honored to get to represent this community as your council member. And I'm honored to be able to live in this community, a community that has nurtured the Highland Park Improvement Club into becoming the force that it is today, a force that won't quit, and a force that's going to come back and continue to be a place for us to gather and celebrate our community, to show how much we care for one another and how much we know how to take care of one another. In 2015, I launched my inaugural council campaign at the Highland Park Improvement Center. I did so again in my last campaign, It has been a great place, whether or not you're talking about candidate forums, community events, yoga, corner bar, New Year's Eve celebrations, a place for our young people to get food during the pandemic. It has been the place that we needed it when we most needed it. It's been in our community for over 100 years. There's no other place like it. And it's owned and operated by our community to support cultural and arts events, human services events, gatherings, and again, just a great place to come together and really appreciate our community. The project to rebuild the Highland Park Improvement Club building is one that we all need to get behind to support. I don't want to see this important organization and the gathering place come to an end, and I really hope that you can join us all in doing everything you can to support the Highland Park Improvement Club reset with your donation and any other kind of support that you can offer. Let's reset the Highland Park Improvement Club. Thank you.